Ayew slips up in a huge way. And is Steve Cooper destined for Tottenham at the end of the season? Welcome to your Forest News. Good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever in the world you are. Whatever time of day you're watching this, hope you're having a fantastic day, and welcome to your latest Nottingham Forest news. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the freak accident of Ayew. We'll be talking to you about some other injuries happening, and about the vacancy at Spurs. And does this mean maybe potentially Cooper will be going there in the summer? Before we do all of that, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and if you're yet to get your Serge Aurier framed signed shirt tickets, go click the link in the description. It's $3.95. There's still a few tickets left, so go grab as many as you need from our good friends at Football Prizes. All right, let's get into this one though, because this Ayew one is literally, are you serious? The question has to be asked, was Ayew sabotaged while away on international duty, as it has come out that he has slipped Steven Gerrard style outside the dressing room and has fallen and busted his knee up? Who's the manager at Ghana? A certain Chris Hughton. Which club does he probably not really like right now? A certain Nottingham Forest. Was there maybe a banana peel left outside the I don't know. But Ayew gets to be added onto the injury list, which brings us back up to an eye-watering 14 potential players out injured. Now, granted, some of these are pretty much on their way back or nearly there or training or what have you, but officially Forest have been classed as having 14 players out injured. That is the highest in the Premier League by 4 players to Chelsea, I think, who are second behind us. But let me just read you out this list. Now, remember, some are nearly back. In fact, let me give you officially how long people are out for, just to give you a quick update on everyone. Willy Bolly, potentially returning 28th of May. Too late. That's the end of the season. Serge Aurier out probably until the start of April. Wayne Hennessy out till the start of April. Scott McKenna out till the start of April. Aurier out but back in training, but could be coming back start of April. Remember, Cooper usually likes to give him a week or two on the training pitch. Quixote, same as Awoni. Chris Wood out as well. We mentioned that to you the other day. Got injured on international duty. Hendo out till April. Ryan Yates coming back to fitness. Dennis stubbed his toe against Newcastle, but should be back. Johnson, groin injury. We don't know about that one, but we believe it'll be April. Ayew, no return date until we've had the scan back on him. Biancone, out cold. Omar Richards, the less said, the better. So, those are our 14 players. Couple, as I mentioned there, Quixote, Yates, you'd say Dennis, Brennan, and one other. So you're looking at about 5 coming back fairly soon. But that would still leave us with 9. 9 out injured. It's crazy. It's crazy. Has this impacted our performances this season? Of course it has. Of course it has. But has it impacted our style of play? I would say no. I would say probably half of those names really aren't guaranteed first team starters. I think the style of play still needs to be improved. But that's the story on Ayew, man. Like Forest needed any more injuries. Look, has he set the world alight joining Nottingham Forest? No, but he's been solid. Out of the 6 that came in January, he's probably the 3rd best one for me so far. Obviously, you got Scarpa and Danilo, who, well, let's not go down that road. But outside of that, you're then looking at Shelvey, Wood. Navas has definitely been good. Navas and Ayew. Out of the 3, the Shelvey, Wood, and Ayew, I'd say Ayew's been the best out of the 3 of them. Controversial, I know. But out of those 3, let me know down below who you think's been the better player. Maybe a lot of you will say Wood. Don't know. Okay, with the international break now officially over, thank God for that, we can get back to focusing on the thing that's most important, and that is Premier League. And Premier League comes this weekend as Forest will take on Wolves. Look, we're going to have so much build up into it. We've got some great shows lined up for you this week as well. So as always, make sure you're subscribed. Don't forget, if you haven't already, like the video. But I just want to quickly touch on this Conte story. So Conte has finally been relieved of his duties at Tottenham. And what's interesting is Spurs haven't signed an appointment straight away. They've put his assistant manager, so it's good to see loyalty goes far in football these days, as the replacement till the end of the season, which kind of rules out Poch coming back in and the Bayern manager as well, who got sacked over the weekend. Which means Spurs are looking for a more long-term project solution than a knee-jerk reaction, and the fans actually want Poch. So for me, I found that quite surprising. Come into the equation, Steve Cooper. Now, it's my understanding that there are 10 names being shortlisted for the Spurs job. One of them is Steve Cooper. But will it be happening? I am not convinced, man. I'm not convinced he would be the name that Spurs would go for in the summer. I don't think the Spurs fans would want him, and I don't think it would happen. But he is on their shortlist as they have been impressed with the project work he has done at Nottingham Forest. Now, would you guys like to, well, let me put this question to you. Get your answers in the comments below. If Cooper was offered the job at Spurs in the summer, regardless of if Forest stay up or down, I don't think that really matters. Well, maybe it does. Do you think Cooper would take it? Let me know down in the comments below what you think to that story. Now on a subject that isn't Forest related but kind of is about Gnonto. Gnonto got injured playing for Italy. It looked like he turned his ankle. And the reports are that it may be a sprain rather than a snapped ankle. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I don't care if other players get injured as long as they don't play for Forest. I mean them no ill will, of course. But a player of his quality, with Forest taking them on Tuesday, well, a week on Tuesday, would have been a huge bonus. Now, is he going to be out till then? I doubt it. But we'll keep you posted on his injury, because potentially if he misses out for Leeds, that's a huge loss. However, Rodrigo is coming back into the team for them. He's already scoring, even though he's made a very brief appearance. But before we even get into Leeds, we got the problem of Wolves at the City Ground. And I want to get your early gauges and your early thoughts on how you're feeling about this. Let's do the classic question. Is this a must-win for Nottingham Forest? Or is this a must-not lose? It's definitely not a lose one, though, but we can't. So those are your two options. Is it a must-win or a must-not lose? As I mentioned at the start of the video, we're going to do a hella build-up to this one, because this one for me is huge. And I'm going to say it's a must-win. Why? Because I look at the rest of our fixtures and I literally shit my pants. Yes, I do. Because there's a lot of away fixtures. And from the home fixtures we've got the likes of Arsenal coming. Look, Manchester United will definitely beat that scum. That's not a problem. But you look at it and you really think, is Wolves and Southampton, realistically, they're the two we can win at home, or should be winning at home. The away form, well, the less said, the better. So if we're looking at 6 points and we're sitting on, how many points are we sitting on? 26. Even if you gave us those wins, that puts us on 32. We still need to scrape some points from somewhere. We still need probably 6 more on top of that. So 2 wins or a win and 3 draws. Woo, squeaky bum time right now. But we'll get into all of this throughout the week. But I just want to start bringing your minds and attentions back to the Premier League, because we can kick that crappy international break in the arse. It's now in the rear headlights. Anyway, that brings you up to date on your Forest news. Quick favour from me. Please don't forget, if you got TikTok, to go follow us. The link for it is in the description. If you're on Facebook as well, follow us on Facebook. We've got an Instagram page. We've got a Twitter page as well. So make sure you're following all of those platforms, but especially TikTok, as we are getting close to 1,000 followers, which means we can go live on there as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit that like button before you leave. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Go grab your Serge Aurier framed signed tickets, and we'll see you on the next video. Come on, you Reds.